Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Prep365 Meal Planning, and this is our team. My name is Micah.
I'm Travis.
I'm Kerwin.
Oh, I'm all gonna Figueroa.
So this is our opening screen. This is the first thing you see when you open the app. We got our login page and our register page. And if we start with the register, once it loads, we'll see our sign up page. So the first field is for the username, which we'll make a username of username123 to make it easy. We'll do a password of 1234566. And just to test it out, we'll do a 12345 just to show that it handles the errors. Passwords do not match. If we make it too short, for example, if we make it like 123123, it should give a different error that the password must be at least 6 characters. So this ensures that the password is secure. So if we go on to, wait, let me make sure I'm matching these right. 456. If we're not signed up, or if we're already signed up, then we can also just click the sign in button and sign in. But since we're not, I've already created this, so we'll do username 1234. Actually, think I've created that, so let's go username 12345. Click invalid username format. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys that instead. We're gonna create a different username called Lake. Okay, we're gonna join, and it's successful. So now we're gonna log in. It was Lake 123456. If you see here, this is our beautiful login page. And if we get it wrong, it should say invalid username or password. Since it's right now, it should work. We're in our BMI information, which Travis will be taking it.
Alright, so for the BMI information, I had to do a little bit of research because the base formula for BMI is in metric, so I had to do the kilograms and meters. So I had to convert that from metric to freedom units in the base case, but we decided to go against that and just go with centimeters and kilograms. And that's what we use to calculate the BMI. So we're going to go ahead and enter this information.
What would you like for an example?
Let's do 20 kilograms.
Okay. And then we can just do like 200. Let's see, that's probably gonna be a very low BMI. We should probably go higher. So that is
So,
when it's severe thinness, and okay, we can go to
so there's multiple sections of the BMI range. So there's 5. So we did that and had that as a comment as well as just the number.
yeah. So once this is calculated, we can add the allergies, which was done by Sword. What's your name?
Kerwin. Yeah, that's me, Sword. Kerwin. Yeah, so the allergy section here is going to be used for filtering like recipes later on in the app. But yeah, the user can just press add allergy here. They can enter something. They also can't enter something empty. They can add peanut if they want. If they leave it empty, should throw an error. Just add anything. And they can add multiple as many as they want. They can also remove as many as they want. It uses like multiple select here. And one thing about this is that it's consistent across sessions, so it's tied to the username. So each user, if they were to add a bunch here and they were to log out and come back later, they would log back in and would see the allergies again. Anything they remove, add, is saved to a storage. So yeah, that's how the allergy feature works.
Okay, and now we'll move on to the next part, which you can stop the recording here. Hey guys, this is Micah, and I'm the team leader, and we're back for part 2 of the demo for Prep365. So last time we were able to generate a BMI for this user and add some allergies, but now we're going to actually generate a meal plan based on that person's BMI. So since it's 22.22, it'll round down to 22, which just makes it easier so we don't have to categorize a bunch of points and stuff like that. So if we generate the meal plan, it'll display on the screen what our BMI was again. If we want to go back to the profile, we can click the profile button, but in our case, we don't want to do that. So this design was made by Foge. He made it so a random image will pop up every time you enter this page. And when you click the image, it'll bring us to the actual meal plan. So the way this meal plan works actually is we have two CSV files, one CSV file for the meals and another CSV file for the recipes. And what will happen is when a user's BMI is created and we click that button that brings us to the meal plan, it will generate a meal plan based on the category of BMI as well as the allergies. It'll filter through the recipe list CSV file, and it will determine if there's any allergies, and if there are, it will skip that meal plan for a suggestion and instead pick a random other meal plan that meets all the standards of the user. So now that we have a meal plan that was checked for allergies and all the other things that need to be done, we are presented with a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which determines the calorie count for each meal, and this is for a person from 19 to 22 BMI. And if we actually click the recipe or the recipes button, we will get the recipe list of these three meals, which is very useful. So for meal one, the recipe name is apple cinnamon, and these are the ingredients you need to create it. It doesn't, go into detail about how you would put it on the stove and things like that, but it gets you pretty close to being able to create it yourself without much other work. So if we go back here, we will go back to the meal plan, and if we keep going back, we can just keep checking out different pages of the application again, but this is where our demo ends, and in the next video, I'll be talking more about the code we did to get to this point. Hey guys, this is the third and final part of the demo. Just wanted to show a few pieces of code, not all of it, because we're kind of constrained with time, and you can check it out more on the GitHub. But just wanted to confirm our members and kind of what we did on the side. It was me, Micah, it was Foge, I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I'm sure I'm going to butcher it, Iglesias Kerwin, Lopez Ismail, Ramos Kendall, and Travis Weber. And that was our team for this assignment, and we completed what was previously presented. But I just wanted to show some of the code and kind of talk more about what each member did, so there's no confusion there. So how we determined who did what was kind of, at first we picked out what interested us more, and then we kind of went on that side. I wanted to do more authentication and login stuff because that's something I could see myself doing in the future. Some other members, Travis wanted to do the BMI calculator, and so on, so on. So that's how we kind of split it up. But as you see here, we did some modular development. We separated a lot of the different things into different profile classes and different classes, and then we had a controller class to handle those classes, and that's kind of how we did it. I'm not going to go through each part of the code. Just wanted to show how the recipe list and the meal plan work. So here's the recipe list CSV file. It's a .text, but it's pretty much a CSV file, and the index matches with the meal plan index. Also has, for the meal plan, it'll show more of the name of the meals, but here you get a full introduction to the recipes, and you see all the different names of the different ingredients, and this is how we filter out whether or not something has a allergy or not, and that's how we determine based on whether or not someone can have a meal. So I just want to show that part of the code. This is going to be on our GitHub, which I will probably add a link to in the description of this video, as well as the submission link. So there should be a couple ways of accessing it if you can't find it through email. But yeah.